caffeinate before decorates.
I have a long day ahead of me, but it is going to be fun. We're making a balloon garland for the Candyland birthday party for my daughter. I'll walk you through every step, so here we go.
All right, let's talk about supplies that you need for a balloon garland. First and foremost, you need balloons. So this time I actually ordered a balloon garland. I think it was called Candy Balloon Garland from Amazon. It's an entire package. So I get all these balloons plus some foil balloons that look like candy with different designs. There's different sizes in here, which is what you need. You want different dimensions. So that also came with a balloon strip, which is what we attach it to. And then it came with ribbon to attach, but you also need some sticky dots, and I'll show you those later in the video, but they're just little glue dots. Then you pop the balloons where you want them. Second most important thing, obviously, is how you're gonna blow those balloons up. A double electric air pump is a must. Like, this will speed your job up. So you can turn it on and do automatic, or you can press it and it will inflate as you go. But the deal is you can do 2 at a time. So this makes it super speedy and fast. This is a must-have if you're doing balloon garlands. Secondly, your fingers get tired, let me tell you, of tying these balloons. So this little tying tool is super cool. I'll show you how to use it. You just kind of wrap the balloon around it instead of your fingers to give your fingers a little break. So a balloon tying tool is fabulous. And then kind of the star of the whole thing, I love these twisty balloons. I don't use them in the garland. I use them to attach the garland. I've seen people use duct tape on their walls to try to get this thing to stick. Absolutely not. I use these to tie them wherever it's going. So these twisty tie, twisty balloons, these are what we attach the garland with. What do we attach them to? Well, it depends on where it's going. This one is actually going on the stairwell behind me, so I'll tie it to that. But if it's going on a wall, which it will down at the bottom, the 3M hooks are what I use all the time. So whatever size seems appropriate for your project, grab these. They come off easy from the wall. And then if you're hanging anything on glass, grab some suction cups with a little hook. These work amazing. I did another balloon tutorial where I hung them outside on a window. They stayed for days. So I highly recommend using some suction cups if you are putting this on a window. I also have some extra goodies that I'm going to add in the garland. I actually made candies that look like candies. I'm going to put it in the garland, just kind of, add some dimension. So I have all these that I have already made. So I've got a tutorial on that too, so I can link that above. But I'm going to see what this looks like after the garland's up and then add all these goodies.
I do have to say, I was a touch disappointed with the foil balloons. One of them did not inflate at all, and quite a few of them lost their air. They were really soft, didn't hold their shape, but I made my own candies to put in there. So the ones that lasted, they stayed in the garland, and then I had enough of the things that I made to zhuzh it up and make it look fabulous.
So I'm looking at the color of these balloons and I feel like I'm missing a dark blue. So I'll just go to my stash, grab some balloons to add to it. All right, I feel like this looks better. I have a little bit of a better color combo going on. So we are gonna go with that. I'm going to demonstrate how to put the balloons on the strip. So this is the strip that it comes with. You can see there's a large hole and then you slide it down to the little one. So we're going to start with our big balloons. We're going to take the end, put it into the big hole, pull it all the way down to the knot, and then pop it to the small. So that's what it looks like right here. It went in the big and we slide it down. So we're just going to repeat this a whole bunch of times.
I started making balloon garlands years ago and realized you get a lot of decor bang for your tiny buck. It doesn't cost very much at all to make these, but they make a huge statement. They're so easy. Start with your big ones on the strip, and then the little ones that we blew up, we're going to use a different technique to attach that to the main garland. Tying the garland to the banister is a breeze. Just grab a twist balloon, tie it around the rail, and you're good to go. So for the next part of this garland, we're going to make our own little candies. I have a full tutorial on this on another video, but I'll walk you through how we did our cellophane candies here. So all you need is a 5-inch balloon, some cellophane, and zip ties. Super simple. Blow up the balloon, pull out the cellophane, wrap it up, secure with zip ties, trim the ends of the cellophane, and you have a cute little piece of candy. My little pink balloon was a bit bigger than the rest and the cellophane didn't wrap all the way. Just grab some clear shipping tape, seal it up, and nobody will know. I ended up making 6 extra pieces of candy that I put in the balloon garland. I thought it gave it such a cute touch. There are also some other handmade candies that we made in another tutorial that I snuck in there. So if you want to look at some other videos and find those, help yourself.
We have all of our little balloons now, and we're going to attach those to the big garland. We saved these for last to fill in and make it look pretty. So I'm going to show you an easy way that I've found. I'm not amazing at tying balloons. I mean, I can do one tie, but like tying 3 and 4 together, my fingers don't work that way. So I found an easy way to tie these together, and I'll show you. So I took one of these long twisty balloons, and I attached it to one of these at the top. And then I'm going to grab my glue dots and attach 2 more balloons to this one. I'll show you what that looks like. Got that glue dot on there, right there. And then we're going to stick this one to the green one. Okay, so here's what we've got, our 3 cluster. Now we're going to make a cluster on this end the exact same way. Okay, this is attached. And now we're going to grab some more balloons. Sticky dot. Attach. And this is what you have. I'll show you how we attach this to the garland.
You simply take that cluster of balloons that you made and wrap it around the base of a balloon. I left the strip still attached because sometimes at the bottom I add a few more just depending on how the garland is laying on the ground. You continue that same process, just wrapping your clusters around the base of some balloons. Inevitably, some balloons are going to pop off. That's just the way it is. So just grab glue dots as you're going and pop those balloons back, or if you can get it back on the strip, you can try that too. Grabbed my candy foil balloons and with the glue dots, just positioned them where I thought they looked best. And then I just took the rest of the foil candies and nestled them in the garland using those handy dandy glue dots. I was kind of disappointed with some of these foil balloons because they wouldn't hold the air. You can tell here on this blue one, it's kind of mushy. It didn't hold its shape very well, but it made it through the party, so that's all that mattered. And here's my final descent down the stairs for the day. I had added all the fun little candies that we made that we wrapped in cellophane. I thought that was the perfect touch, but hey, I didn't trip down the stairs and I took you with me and you could see from the top to the bottom, the balloon garland is finished. It has all of our little homemade pieces in it, but then tons of color. It takes up lots of space, and this is going to be our picture wall for when the kids come over to the party. I felt like maybe I should have paid attention better in geometry class because I had a hard time with this. But by the time I got it down and figured out exactly where I wanted it, which took a couple tries, I just used some tape and taped the corners together. The party wasn't for a couple hours and I knew it would get messy, so I just lifted it up and folded it over on itself, set it in my office until it was time for the party. Then I pulled it out and just put a few pieces of tape on the floor to hold it down so no one tripped. And there's the birthday girl. She totally approved of the Candyland board game pieces on the floor. We finished the balloon garland. It looks beautiful, and I have a tutorial for every single piece of this Candyland party that we threw, so if you want to see that, click above. You can see lots more videos on how to make the Candyland birthday decorations.